This. On.
Ladies and gents, welcome to... Well, I suppose it's just a segment in the podcast, isn't it? So welcome to our friendship segment, we call this. This is Mathilda. Mathilda, do you want to introduce yourself to the folks at home and say hey to everyone?
Hi, I'm Mathilda. You can call me Tilly.
You can call me Tilly.
You can call me
Tilly. Tilly's a little bit silly.
That
So
was
me and Philip are sharing a mic today, so we are going to have to, roll with it. This is something new. We are getting more mics. Don't worry, it will be sorted. But just, we're just free balling it. Yeah. So we're just going with it. We're just running with it this week.
I feel as though you should be used to sharing things, no?
True. So we'll be good at it.
See,
Hey.
I get it.
Hey. Here we go. Okay, so obviously, yes, this is Tilly, everybody. So,
Yay.
Tilly, tell us about yourself. Where are you from? What'd you do?
Okay, I am from Bournemouth, down south. I am. What do I do? What
do you do?
Okay,
What don't you
what
do?
Do you know what I mean? Lots, actually. I teach, and that's all I do. Yeah, that's fine. Teach. I am humble. I'm just trying to keep it real. No. I teach singing, dancing, and acting to children. Nice. I don't know why. I think I'm qualified, but that is what I do.
I don't know who qualified me.
I don't know where that came from, honestly. So yeah, that's all. Genuinely, I fear I'm not that interesting in terms of what I do.
That's fair enough. So sorry, I keep forgetting I don't have a mic. That's so fair enough. So my question for you is...
Tell me.
I know, look at me, I'm just looking at the laptop. I'm the laptop guy this week, guys. How and when did you first meet Finn?
I was actually thinking about this,
So you can help with this,
I don't know when I first met you.
I was going to say, so Tilly, for context, is my friend from uni.
Yes.
So, obviously she knows Oscar. We are friends. Because we're two peas in a pod, me and you, aren't we? But yeah, so she knows me from uni, so it's like...
I think it was, we were put in a class together in second year.
In second year,
but we wouldn't have had to introduce ourselves. Like, we would have known each other before then, surely.
Oh, I don't know. I think so. I'm trying to think when we actually, our first interaction. Know of each other? Or no? But the thing is, our uni's it's like 130, 140 per year.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's hard to know everyone. I graduated not knowing some people in my year. Just because, I'd never be in their classes. Eat shows or anything. So we'd do a musical theatre course. So shows and stuff, we didn't do anything with anyone else. I'm jealous.
It was second year.
Second year,
we
got put into our classes.
Yeah.
That's how we...
And on our tracks, because we weren't in tracks in first year.
We got put in tracks, yes.
So we were both the singer-actor track. Eep. And look where we are now, teaching and behind a bar.
Yep. Humble
so
again.
I would recommend the course.
Humble again.
Sure.
Yeah, guys. So if you need any tips, come to me.
For real.
Slide in the DMs. I'll reply.
Yeah, I
Put in the comments below. I'll reply.
Yeah. Good. No, so that's definitely when we first met. But
yeah.
We weren't close before then, but I think we definitely had mutual friendship groups. So were you friends with that boy group? I float around. Everyone kind of floated around, I feel like. So all the years were so big, so everyone's kind of floated around with everyone. So I know.
You'd know of each other.
I know when we became friends. IP. James and the Giant Peach.
Oh my god,
that's when we got close.
Actually, what's IP? So IP is Integrated Performer. So it's like, obviously we train our specific areas, but then Integrated Performance is like you do a bit of everything. So we did it was end of second year or midway through.
Yeah, that's when we got close, I think.
During second year sometime, and I remember me and you were in the same show. And that's definitely when we got...
the worm?
No. Centipede.
Eek. And it was memorable.
Worm, caterpillar.
Come on.
And
you didn't name my role. Name my role.
Mate, that's rough. That's rough, to be fair. She's got me there.
And I fear it was a better role than yours.
It probably was. Spiker or Sponge? You played one of them.
I did.
Yeah,
Spiker,
baby.
Well done.
Spiker. I
Well
knew it was
done.
Spiker.
I did, yeah.
And then that's kind of how the friendship blossomed. And then we were good friends. And then... So would you say I mentioned Oscar a lot? Like, were you aware I was identical twin off the get-go? Or was it something that
I feel like I was just always aware that you had a twin.
Maybe, and also, this happens when you go to uni and stuff, you kind of stalk everyone's Instas, let's be honest, you just do. Like, when you go into uni, you want to see who's in your class.
I don't think I was that invested in your life immediately. I will be honest.
There's a lot of people in your year too.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's valid. Oh, sorry. Yeah, for me, when I went to uni, we had to do, obviously when you do your induction week or whatever, we had to do that circle, like a fun fact.
Oh, and your fun fact.
So straight away, my fun fact, easy. It's a get out of jail card. Do you know what I mean? Get out of jail free card.
Your fun fact in comparison to my fun fact.
Oh no. So obviously mine's identical twin. What is yours?
That my toe fell off once.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean? You need to elaborate. Go on.
Do I? Finn's like, I've heard this 12 times.
Oh yeah, so you can keep the mic here because I know this story.
Okay. Oh, no. So I'm not an angry person per se.
Okay. Respect.
I definitely used to have a short fuse.
Right.
And it was during my A-levels. I have a really bad habit of bringing this up on first dates as well. It just shouldn't be a first date topic.
That's crazy.
Can I just say, I've never had a second date, so...
I'm chilly. I lost my toe.
It's back. It got sewn back on.
See me again, please.
Yeah, for real.
No.
No, I have all my toes. Let's not start that way.
Sorry. It was like, see me again, please.
No, stop.
No,
anyway,
go on.
so it was in the middle of my A-levels. I was stressed. I had my final psychology exam the following morning at like 9 a.m. And why are you already laughing?
Sorry.
That's not funny. I'm smart.
No, this is
That's
awesome.
smart. Okay. And I had an argument with my mother. God bless her. She's lovely. But we'd had an argument and I kicked my door.
Out of annoyance?
Out of rage.
Oh, whoa.
I was angry.
Yeah.
So
Tell him again.
I was fuming, so I kicked the door. I have not done that since.
I bet. Oh
I thought,
my God.
I was like, that. I feel better now. But I was also like, see, the thing is, I fear it did hurt.
Yeah.
And it just felt a
Really?
bit strange. Like, the pain wasn't immense.
Which toe was it?
This is the funny thing.
Yeah.
It was the middle toe.
Ah.
Must have been my right foot, because that's my kicking foot.
Yeah, makes sense.
So
Mate,
it was the middle toe, so I don't know how it snapped, but basically it bent so far back that the skin snapped all the way round. I'll show you a picture later if you so wish.
we might. No, we're not. We're not gonna. I know what he's gonna say. We might drop it in the video. We're not gonna.
Yeah. If you want to see it, throw me a DM. Ask me about my toes.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa! Hey,
£5.
Pay for them. I was gonna say pay for them. But like direct payment.
Yeah.
Because you have to pay to be on those sites.
Yeah.
I've thought about it.
Fair play.
I'm not. Anyway, the toe did snap. I went to the
You get
hospital.
it, girl. Girls got to eat. You know what I mean?
Anyways, I looked at my toe and I thought, that's not fully attached any longer.
Bad.
So I went to my mum. Obviously, she was like in her room, like, I can't swear.
Damn, man.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, no, don't worry.
Her mum's I think.
Yeah. So I went into her room and I was like, Mum, and she was thinking that I was just gonna come and give her a whole mouthful of like aggression again. So she was like, what? And I was like, Mum, look at my toe. And she looked. She was like, ooh. I'm not a squeamish person. I never like react to things in a weird way, but I looked at it and I thought it was going to be sick and like I nearly fainted. It was just, so I had to go to the hospital. I was waiting for ages. The doctors didn't know what to do. They were like, I'll be honest with you, not done this before. So they sewed my toe back on. But the bone was intact. The bone didn't break.
Okay.
So I didn't even break my toe.
So it's just like everything around it.
She bent, she snapped.
Ooh, bent and snap.
Bent and snap.
There you go.
And she was sewn back on and I had to go to my year 13 prom in flip-flops.
You didn't.
Because I couldn't wear heels.
I'm cringing. No, that's
It was a horror. Anyway, that's your 20 minutes there, boys. We can finish.
I'm going home.
I'm going home. See you later. Turn the cameras off.
So, the next question was what was drama school like? What?
I don't know why I told that story.
That's fine though. Hey, rock it.
Cut that.
You get
That's
it.
not good.
It might be, it might not be.
It's not getting it.
Oh,
You'll find out in the edit. Don't worry. So the next question was what was drama school like? But you kind of touched into that anyway. Like it was like
it
for
wasn't
you guys,
successful.
It was massive, and your year was massive. You didn't really even know everybody in it. That's crazy. Because I went to drama school where there was like 45 of us, and everyone knew every single person.
You know what? It was still great, and I don't like hate on the training. Like I still think we got good training, but I just think we lacked some like the personal aspect of it. Yeah.
I mean, it's because the years were so big. It's hard to like get that one-on-one attention when there's only 7 teachers and 120 kids.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And I know that like.
And also, I feel like we're getting into a point in our lives as well where we're developing as people as well as our skills. So we want that kind of trend that's built around us, not just kind of, do you know what I mean? Because we're finding out more so who we are.
And
so
also, it's very intense as well. So like, it's important to feel like you're I did feel supported, but it's like to feel like you're personally seen.
Yeah,
I think that's hard. It's a hard thing, but also like it's a blessing and a curse because there were so many people. You didn't maybe get so many opportunities as you would have done. But equally, if they'd cut the year in half, like who's to say that I would have gotten in? Who's to say that you would have? Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of like
true, yeah, you don't know. Who
it is kind of a blessing because you don't know that.
It's not even that like.
Yeah, shut up.
Cool. It's not even that though. It's also like I feel like having the bigger year, then you know like the quality will always be really good because they're going to put so much effort into it because everyone wants their. Do you know what I mean? Their bit. Whereas with mine, they can be like, oh, we can make sure everyone has a good like opportunity, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it was my only like big criticism of.
Yeah.
Not even criticism, but it was my one thing that I just thought could have changed was the size. But it's I feel like it's only getting bigger. It's.
Yeah, I feel like both have their like advantages. Do you know what I mean? But that's fair enough. No, that's fair.
So now, when you first met Oscar.
Okay.
How did you find that? Were we similar? Were there differences? Did you see how we changed when we were around each other?
Am I right in thinking the first time we met was at our third year show?
I think at the
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
By the way, I thought I would have met you way before that.
Yeah.
But the first time I met you was me and Finn were in the same third year show, so we did.
No, it wasn't.
Oh gosh, I've forgotten you. Sorry about that.
No. Oh my god. It was unless this was after, I came into Spoons and you were all hanging out in Spoons. Because I remember walking past people and I sat next to you.
Eek. Well, I'm sorry about
He
that.
did. He came in. It was the I won't do like specifics, but we were sat and there was like we were on a table up top. There's a little table down below.
Yeah.
And there's a few of us on this table up top, and you were next to me.
Shout out Spoons.
Yeah, shout out Weatherspoons. Oscar came and sat up next to me and you, because me and you were vibing. He comes up and chats with us. So that's the first time you met him. But I think the first time he properly, because he was only there about 15, 20 minutes.
I could talk about that experience, but it would all be fiction because I'd be making it up. Because I don't have any recollection of you at that point.
She might have been birthed. Who knows?
Probably.
I was wearing my red Man U top and a gilet.
Good. So lots has changed since then.
Big ups.
You've grown a lot as a human.
Big ups.
The first time I remember meeting you properly, that does ring a bell.
But the first time you properly met him was at third year show.
The first time I remember having an actual interaction. But that actually, it makes sense that I would have met you before because I did go straight up to you, which meant that like I felt like I could have done that. So, yeah, we were in the same third year show, but you were double cast, so you were in every show, but I was in alternate shows. So I came and watched the other cast because I had
because the girls were doubled up, but the boys did every single show.
I had nothing better to do and spent every day at the theatre. You were going to watch Finn. It's true.
Hey, fair play.
You were going to watch Finn, and you were sat a couple rows back in the theatre. I walked straight up to you and said, "We're going front row. Come on, Oscar." I think that was literally how I approached you.
What it was, I was also with my mate Luke as well. Oh, can I say his name? Yeah, let him know. I was with my mate, and you go, "Oh, come sit with us." I didn't actually know where we were going. I'm then walking to her, and front row, by the way, is literally
on the stage.
Yeah, like your feet could kick.
As well as that, I knew exactly where Finn was going to come on.
Oh yeah,
so like I knew for a fact that you were going to be in his face.
She was eating. You would love it. Which fair play. Do you know what I mean?
I was plotting.
And I was just sat there. I was like, oh my god. I could just see all the people like acknowledging me, being like, what the hell? And I was like, oh my god.
Hey,
I don't know if I want to be.
You just look like a weirdo.
But that was, it was sick though. Like that's what I'm about as well. By the way, is your year like the quality of your final shows. Unbelievable.
Really?
Unbelievable. I won't say names, but one of my friends said that that's like the best quality show he's ever seen, and like some of the performances were the best performances. Yeah.
Not the Shock.
Was like one of the best shows he's ever seen from a third year show, let alone actual like individual performances
as well. I think it's hard to think about it objectively when you're in it because you know all the people. So sometimes like I love them, I thought they were amazing, but I love my friends and I think they're amazing. So sometimes it's like it's hard to detach from that. Do you know what I mean?
But we had some. Our year was a very strong year. Like
they all like half of them were ours. Graduation was empty because everyone was working already.
Yeah, and most people in that show literally got jobs like that. So, you know what I mean? So it was like we were quite blessed with the cast we got, and also you got to remember we only do one show, so it is our be all and end all. You did like what 4, 5, so we have one, so we like put everything in.
Because didn't you had a guy that was supposed to be in it that was doing a West End show, no?
Yeah.
So there you go. Do you know what I mean? That kind of tells you.
Yeah, he's doing all right for himself, to be fair.
And he left, so somebody other step in.
He did.
But yeah, okay. So yeah. Anyway, back to did you find your? So obviously that's how you met, but did you find your relationship? Was it similar? Was it different? Did you kind of get the same vibes off Oscar?
I was gonna say this because I have a question about this later, but I immediately was speaking to you how I speak to him. Even though you didn't really know me. And I immediately would have gone into, like, joking, bantering, like, probably bullying, being rude, the way that I would with you. Assuming that's fine. And you probably thought, who is
honestly,
this?
Because I found that, I think, with every single one of Finlay's uni friends, they naturally just spoke to me like I was, like, Finn, pretty much.
Do you not think that's jarring, though?
No, because for me, it made me feel comfortable straight away as well.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Because then I felt like they felt comfortable.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? You don't have to go
yeah.
through that awkward interaction of, like, hi, like, yeah, I'm Finlay's twin brother. Like, you just jump straight into the banter almost. Like, I remember we did, there was a time I came to London, and it was to see Finn at work, and then I went out with Finn's friends from uni. I think I'd met, like, half of them on that night, went to a guy's house and was just at a house party without Finn. And I was...
I was at you.
We'll tell you after, but... And I didn't even think about it, because in the moment, I was just living it. Do you know what I mean?
That's so funny.
But how sick is that? Like... And then Finn was like, where are you?
Yeah. So Oscar comes to see me at work. So I'm working, I'm pulling pints at a pub. It's like my early kind of like bar, like starting to enjoy it. It's like, oh, okay. Oscar comes to visit me in London. And then a group are kind of in. I'm like, oh, I'll go sit with all my mates kind of thing. They're all kind of like having a few drinks. He goes, oh, yeah, okay. And then one of the guys goes, oh, guys, we'll go to mine. Have a bit, get a few bevs and we can go back to mine. And Oscar goes, yeah.
Can you not just be
No, we can't. We'll tell you after. And then, so then Oscar goes to said house, and I finish work. I'm like, oh, Oscar, you gonna meet me now? He goes, oh, no, sorry, mate, I'm at a house party with your mates. I'm like, he's ditched me.
That's so random.
He's come to see me. He's come to see me in London, right? And he's ditched me. He's left me.
That's
what, my chopped liver? Do you know what I mean? Like,
not only that, you've been replaced.
Yeah.
They didn't say,
they took him.
Work.
They were like,
nah.
I'll take him.
I said to him,
we'll babysit.
Oh.
Who? Oh,
sorry, we'll. But yeah, so I don't know. It was just very random. But yeah, I agree with this as well. Me and Oscar, when I'm meeting his friends as well, they treat me like, and it's easy. It skips over that kind of getting to know phase. It's just straight into the comfortable phase that you already know.
It must be so easy to. You just must have so many friends because you just don't have to even make the effort.
It's just so easy. It just makes
you put in all the groundwork and he just comes along.
Yeah,
and
man. But then it's vice versa. It's vice versa. He puts in the groundwork and I come and just swoop in. And it's, as I say, because we're very similar. We look the same, act the same, we talk the same as well. They do. Sometimes they go, oh, Oscar, sorry, Finn. And that's fine. I get it when they're his friends. Yeah, I get that a lot.
Have you ever introduced the other to someone and then they've become closer?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I don't think so.
I don't think there's any friends that I've like, not stolen, but I've gotten closer with out of Oscar's mates, or vice versa.
I think...
Tell me.
Well, there could have been if I had been...
I know one.
At uni with Finn, I think potentially, or like I lived in London, but I just didn't spend enough time with Finn's mates to naturally get closer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I remember there's like points where I'd come and stay with Finlay for like a week, and then I'd be like hanging out with like his mates every single day, and be like, I could definitely get on with them all. But from home, naturally we met everyone at the exact same time, and then uni, we just didn't spend loads of time with them. Who are you gonna say?
So I don't want to mention names, but I'd say there was like one of the guys that I lived with in second year and third year. I can speak the name, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Sam. I think if you'd moved, and
really?
I think because he made such an effort with you right at the start when he first came over. Because you always said
he did.
You always remember him being like, "No, he made such an effort with me. He made such an effort with me."
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
nice.
"Okay, that's nice." And that is his kind of character, anyways. But with you, he did make an extra effort, and I was like, I reckon if you'd come over, because I used to spend a lot of time with him in first year, and I feel like if you moved over, you would have.
Maybe.
Yeah, I remember I spent the most time with him in like our Freshers Week, more than anyone else in first year.
You're not having it.
No, right, I'm joking.
Yeah, because for instance, I had friends from my uni that were already friends with Sam, so naturally there's already a link to be like, really? I would get on with him, and also I came around for the first time. We was going for a night out. That's when I met loads of Finlay's like uni mates. I go upstairs to like start getting changed, and then he comes up after I'm changed, being like, "Oh, how are you then? So let's see the outfit." Like makes that extra effort to make me feel comfortable. And I was like, "Oi, that's like shout out him." So he won't know. He'll know who he is because we'll bleep his name, but
that's so nice. You know maybe he won't watch.
Yeah, maybe he hates us now.
Yeah,
crazy.
All right, so the next topic. Let's think about. Oh yeah, so we've kind of talked about us now. How like you kind of knew of Oscar like naturally, like when you first met me, and all that sort of stuff, and then obviously.
Sorry, but how does it compare to now? So you met me with the same person.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That was the end of the end of the question.
Yeah, good point.
I actually now think that you are quite different, but you talk in the same way, so that's why it was quite easy to like click with you, because you're both funny. You have a lot of similarities.
Yeah, would you?
But I think at first I just thought you were a bit cool. Like I thought, oh, he's the cool one. You're like,
I feel like that's
if you were Zach and Cody, you were Zach, he was Cody.
But I feel like everyone, even when I always meet Oscar's friends as well, they're like, oh, you seem like quite the cool one. I had that as well.
Upon reflection, not true.
Oh, so I'm the cool one. Yeah.
No. I didn't say that.
Neither of us.
Yeah.
Cool.
But in the best way.
But no, that's what I mean. I feel like when people don't meet us, because we're a little bit more kind of standoffy at first, they're like, oh, he's so mysterious and cool.
No one has ever said that about you. You're not standoffish at all.
No, we're not. Someone said that to me, actually. I'm not going to... But somebody else, one of your friends from London, when I came again to visit, said the exact same thing. They're like, oh, Finlay's like the really like happy jolly one and like you're the cool one. To me, literally to my face. And I was like...
Oh, really?
Oh.
Who said that? Was it a girl?
No. I can't remember. I'll write it.
I really...
But again, I had that. I came over to one of Oscar's houses. I came to I went to a house in Guildford. I was saying it's this gal. She goes, oh, I just like. She said the similar thing. She goes, oh, I just find you like more like. Did she say? I think she. No. I don't know what she said.
She didn't say cool.
Oh my god! Why are you so sexy?
Why are you so handsome and cool and charming?
Yeah. Why have you walked in and suddenly I've got butterflies in my pussy? Oh, no, that will be bleep. That will be bleep. Okay, let me do it again. What? Let me do it again. Start again. You stop laughing so we can cut back in. Why have you suddenly walked in and I've got? Why have you suddenly walked in and I've got butterflies in my belly?
Yeah.
What can I say? I'm a lady killer. I just winked to the camera. That might be a clip.
So you had it the other way around as well?
I did have it the other way around. Yeah. So like people who like who knew you first. Yeah. Really? No.
I don't know what was wrong with that girl.
I'm just quite goofy. I'm just quite silly.
Silly and goofy, Finn.
What were we gonna say? So I don't know why I did that. I just meant as in like, I'm all over. I'm a bit flustered now. No, what are we talking about? Yeah, now let's go on to...
This has been a mess.
Let's go on to you. Let's talk about Tilly for a little bit.
Oh! We're just dancing. Anyway, so Tilly, we Oh, I didn't know how long that was going to go on for then.
Nor did I.
So no, question for you then. Tilly.
Tell me.
You do music.
I feel like such a knob talking about this.
Why?
Can I preface this? I didn't ask to speak about this. I don't want to look like I'm trying to like...
Oh, she's lying. She texted me before the podcast. Like, please talk about music.
She's paying us. This is actually sponsored. She's paying us.
Yeah, I begged to be here.
Ad, yeah?
Yeah, I'm as shocked as you are that I'm here.
No. We make the list and then obviously we just like ask the guests. So no, tell us.
We make the list.
We make the maybe. No, so tell us about your music. Like what inspired it?
What inspired
it?
Yeah. I didn't get a job for what I did my degree for. And so I was yay. So I was left miserable.
You've done well with the tunes.
And also I feel like.
No, but you've done like radio interviews. It's been like you've had like
a shower playlist. All of them.
Do you cry a lot in the shower?
Yeah, most of the songs are quite sad, but they're bangers though.
All of them.
Yeah, but they bang. Like there's a few. I can't sing along because I might get a little bit. I don't know.
I might copyright.
Yeah, you might claim.
It's the only way I'm getting money out of this. Well.
But nah, some of them like I really enjoy a few of those. And as I said,
there's only a few of them. There's three. So which one don't you like?
You did like radio interviews to promote them. You kind of had like release dates. You're currently in the works of an EP.
Yeah, I've just recorded my EP.
Ooh.
I know. Oh,
how's that?
Thank you very much. It was really cool. I went to a studio and did like a residential. Like I stayed in the studio, which was cool.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's like a proper singer-songwriter experience.
Wow.
So that was really cool, and it was like a massive studio. They normally use it for bands, so it was like a massive studio, and then just me. It was dramatic. I didn't need that, but I felt really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that'll probably, I don't know, that'll be out later this year.
Do you know any like dates or anything release wise, or is it?
Well, the thing is that I know for a fact that you're not going to post this because I'm not interested enough to be the first guest.
Oh, that's crazy. That's gonna get edited out.
That's straight from the horse's mouth.
That'll be out.
No one will see that.
Cut.
Put that in.
It'll just be that.
End of October, but this is why I wasn't going to say because this is not going to be out by then. It's out. Stream it out. It's called It's Nothing on Spotify. There's 4 songs. Thank you.
Sorry, do that again so we can actually get that in.
Well, now I feel silly.
No. So when do we out?
It's already out. This is why I never released it because I had a breakdown before and it's not.
Anyway, so what was when you were writing your songs and stuff? So how would you say for you the difference was between doing like your singles and then going and doing the EP? Like what was like the transition period of going from doing a single track to then writing?
Sorry, I just realised that like if I say a certain thing, like it's gonna become very clear that I've written this entire this entire EP about one person.
Okay.
So no, but I'm gonna answer it in a different way.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I just had to laugh to myself there because like it wasn't even a real situation; it was complete delusion. It's good to be honest about it. So I knew after if I could have started by doing an EP, I would have done that. But you kind of need to test the waters a bit, and like I need to know if it was something that was gonna work.
And like find a sound kind of thing as well.
Yeah, and also just see if people were even interested in like listening. Not that was I didn't do it for people to be like, oh you're great, but like
would always be like, but
yeah, you want to know if it's worth it, and like money costs a lot of music to make.
Money costs a lot of music.
Music costs a lot of money to make, and I don't make anything from it because I'm not like an artist. So I just needed to know that it was worth it. So if I could have started by doing an EP, I would, because being a musical theatre person, I like things to make sense and for there to be like a story and a narrative. So I think after I released Remedy, which was my most recent single, and my producer we were chatting, and I was like, the next thing I want to do, I want it to be part of something more. Like I wanted it to be, part of like a project that just meant a bit more than just releasing a single on its own, because I felt like I also had written a lot of stuff that just went together that I didn't want to release and it mean just like, just have that single there. Like I wanted it to have like
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Would you think about or consider writing a show?
Yeah.
Or like collaborating with someone and doing a...
I've chatted to a few different people about writing together.
You obviously like doing the songs. Would you do script work, or would you maybe get someone else in to do the script work?
I've never written script.
Okay.
Apart from for like children, and it's like, that doesn't count.
Children,
yeah. So, I would love to. I would love to try writing script, but I don't know. Like being honest with myself, is it something I'd be good at? I don't know, but I'd give it a go. Mm-hmm. But in terms of like, I would love to write a musical. Like I would love to write a show, but I love lyrics, but I'm not musically talented enough to compose a show that would be
like,
different
all the
enough.
Parts and stuff, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, like I wouldn't. It would all sound very the same because I can't really play instruments.
Well, no, I would say the songs you've released so far aren't like crazy similar. Yes, there are similarities in them in terms of instrumentation.
Yeah,
like, you're using the same instruments in them here and there, but there's there's definitely development in your music.
That was intentional though. I think again I wanted to see what was sticking.
And you grow as well. Like you learn more and you add that into your pieces. So I think that kind of adds to it. But I think that, as I said, when you're writing a fully blown show, you're going to write all of Act 1, get to the end of Act 1 and go, okay, well, I've got to write a big kind of end of act number now. And you've had all this development and you've learned all this stuff from your kind of journey as a musician and as a writer. And you've gone, okay, now let me test myself. And
I do feel like the way that I write would lend itself to musical theatre because I do write very like, it's very narrative.
And I feel like it's what you like as well in musical theatre because you can steal those ideas. Like I saw somebody tweet something the other day and they're like, oh, people give me you're really oh my god, what am I trying to say?
Unsure.
People give me your favourite endings to like Act 1 numbers.
Oh,
so they can go through it and be like, oh, okay, so this really works. Oh, this didn't work. Oh, but this is really, like, people like mention this a lot. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So then you can also like use that and like inspiration from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so I was going to say, like, not all musicals and all shows have, like, massive bands either. So, like, I feel like
That's
the
true.
more shows that are coming out, to be honest, the smaller the bands are getting. Like you used to have stuff like Les Mis, which is, like, massive orchestras, and Waitress now is, what, like a 5-piece, 4-piece band?
I love...
It's, like, what, a bass,
Waitress,
piano, guitar... And that's very much, like, you can play piano, you can play guitar.
Not well.
Yeah, but you You can.
You can.
So I feel like it'd be an option. No?
Yeah, sure. No, you know what though? I love strings. I love strings, and on my EP, there's a lovely man that's
all like pianos now as well.
Putting strings on for me. Yeah. So I've got this guy that's recorded strings on my EP. So I'm really excited for that. So, but yeah, in my head, I'd like love a big like it'd just be cool to hear like an orchestra playing your song, wouldn't it? But
imagine doing that live.
But yeah, equally, I do feel like something like Once, where you've just got like, or like Last 5 Years.
That's what I mean. Like, those are like Last 5 Years, literally Alrighty.
Really cool.
So we've done a bit on Tilly's music.
Yeah.
Let's move on to like kind of like just our favourite songs right now. Let's do a top 3.
Yeah.
We'll take it in turns. So we'll start over at Tilly and make our way through.
Well, you'll be next.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's
sorry.
really
Alright, go
on. So I don't know what you think, but I love Sabrina Carpenter right now.
Oh no, she did. She does one song of the year. She does one song of the year with Espresso.
What for? Espresso. Yeah. Not my favourite though. No. I think she's brilliant, and I think.
What's your favourite one?
I keep replaying Taste, but like she makes a good banger.
Yeah,
but also
just
like
gets it right now.
some of the lyrics in her songs are actually really like I'm a lyric girly, and I love like Lighter Girls and Dumb and Poetic. Yeah. They're just like it's like
it's like smart lyrics and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she did I don't know anything about it, so I don't really know. But she did a song at the VMAs, and apparently it was about Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes.
Yeah, I don't know that.
And she sang that verse whilst they were there.
I was asking about that this morning because I don't know. Apparently, I think her Camilla's song came first.
Wasn't it a triangle?
But then I think she got with Shawn when him and Camilla broke up for like that break.
Poor
or something.
Sabby C can't catch a break. This girl can't date anyone.
I think
everyone has exes, and she's just like, unfortunately, I fear she finds herself in these situations. But like, that's just sad. I feel bad for her. She can't. She can't win.
It's rough. But I do like that. Is it Please Please Me video because it's got what's his name in it?
Please Please Me.
Barry.
No.
Barry Kogan.
Please Please Please.
Yeah, Barry in it.
Are they still together?
He's unreal. I think so.
Are they?
But he's unreal, and I think he's just been cast in the Peaky Blinders film, which is unreal. Anyway, sorry. So your 3 favourite songs?
I'll go with.
We can just do top 1. That's your favourite song right now.
Or actually, Lizzie McAlpine, who I love and inspires me
with an honourable mention
much.
if you want.
She has just released another song. What is it called? Oh, I can't look on my phone. What is it? Pushing It Down and Praying.
Don't know.
I think that's.
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
It's literally. I've listened to it for the first time like.
But it's good.
Recently, so she's just like a lyrical genius.
As of right now, that's like.
I think I don't even know it properly. Like I listened to it like twice.
Well, that's fair though.
But she's just amazing. Like lyrically, she's miserable, and I resonate with that. I really do, and I get it.
And I'm in it.
I am.
I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Fair play.
No, because I have people say to me sometimes, "When are you going to write a happy song?" And I say, "When I felt it."
What? Yeah, but like for instance, Adele, she's killed it. Do you know what I mean?
He just went along with that.
What? No,
you just felt sorry for them.
No, but like in the sense of like Adele, for instance, writes.
That's actually very true.
She has
but she's funny.
It. Also, people love a sob song, don't they? They just do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Cry for Me, Argentina.
Ooh. No, that's
sorry.
No.
That was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So favorite songs. Go on.
Didn't I just say?
What's it called? What's the title? I don't know. Sorry.
Well, I don't have my phone to check what it's called.
So you don't know, but it's just one of their songs.
But if in doubt. Or you know, I could really plug here. Something to Say, Frankie Beatlestone.
Oi, banger.
Genuinely, that goes on repeat. And the acoustic version,
that could be the acoustic version. I was gonna say that could actually be mine. I was thinking, it's
on all the time.
It's like Sugar Tea and Honey. Is that song called Sugar Tea and Honey? I really like at the moment. It's kind of like an acoustic kind of vibey little kind of like chill song.
But he's got an EP and it's called Ignorance is Bliss.
Ignorance is Bliss.
And it's phenomenal.
He's just so good.
He's great.
We love Frankie.
I've met him like twice, so
we'll
he's
try and get him on in the future. Just a little friendship segment with him. He'd love it. Yeah, I was gonna go Sugar Tea and Honey, or I would back the Frankie Beatlestone Something to Say, just because it's like a new song as well, and it's like he's just going on tour, and it's just
I think he's so cool.
He's crushing it. He's crushing it. So yeah, mine is gonna be Something to Say, Frankie Beatlestone.
Tell us.
Mine right now, I would say is I've actually got it up here because I wanted to get it right. She'll Be Loved by Maroon 5. I don't know why. It's just been. It came on the other day randomly. It's not a
new song. It's just.
No, it's Rogue.
Like an okay.
It's Rogue. But no, just at the moment, just as of right now, that's the song that I'm listening to a lot.
Okay.
That, or I mean, Holy by Justin Bieber, but that's just like a go-to for me anyway.
What's that?
Holy. You haven't heard it? I'll play it you after.
Maybe. Probably have.
New album.
But that's like for me. That's like my
Not new, but
I don't know why that's just come up recently in my life. I think it randomly played on a like a Spotify playlist that I had on, and I was like, oh, banger, love it, throwback.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Throwback. Yeah. Cool. Right. Well, do we want to do this up to you? Do you want to carry? Do you want to carry on for the last little bit? Or
do I have questions?
Yeah.
They're on my phone.
No.
Let me try and think.
Go on.
I did. So in sync. Wow, guys.
That was at the same time.
Oh my gosh! What were my? There were some good ones as well.
Go on, hit us with some quick fire to finish up.
Okay. Fair to say you have similar taste in people, like friends.
Yeah.
Have you ever not liked one of the other's friends?
Ooh.
Now, it's different because there's people who I feel like we are friends with because we choose to be friends with, and then there's people we are friends with because of the scenarios we get put in and we have to be friends with. Some of Oscar's friends that he has to be put in scenarios with, not my biggest cup of tea, but I don't, obviously I play the part, I do the job, I say, hey, how are you? Chat along. Most of them are nice. Yeah, everyone's everything like, what the hell?
Yeah,
no, I'd say I like a majority. I do genuinely like a majority, but there's a few of them a bit like, like I don't think Oscar would have chosen to be friends with this person. Do you know what I mean?
No comment. I mean,
no, it's me. You don't know.
Is that how you feel about me?
That's to you. But it's like I think we do get on really well, and we have a lot of friends who are like very similar as people. But there's a few who we've had to be friends with because of circumstances, and I think no. I just it's not that I don't like them. I just don't get on with them as well. Anything else?
I did have questions. I just don't remember what they were.
So to be fair, we're chilling now, anyways.
Yeah.
But can I just tell Oscar that I used to pretend that I had a twin in the mirror and she was called Michelle?
Thank you so much, and that's the end of the podcast. So we will see you next week. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on, Tilly.
That's been Mathilda. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Well. He's demoted me to full name.
Thanks so much, guys.